chat. I feel like I'm super behind. Because I'm like actually a week behind. I know a lot of people who've beaten it at this point. Oh man, so we were in.
Back, are ya?
We're in the hideaway. And the reason we're here. Or, well, not the reason we're here. The reason I'm standing in front of the blacksmith was because I wanted to see if I could make a new weapon yet, but it doesn't look like it. I don't believe we've got any side quests at the moment.
It's all right.
But I've got a ton of these blue spots that say there's something new. So this is just telling me, yeah, I've got new levels I can go back and do. I'm not 100% sure the difference between arcade mode and stage replay. Like, I know what the difference is. One has a score and the other doesn't. But, like, in my brain, I don't understand the need for both. I feel like they could have just had arcade mode and been fine.
I know. How good it is to see you, Clive. I have
All
compiled
right.
some new entries.
Yeah, he's got all sorts of new stuff for us. Hippocrates! Oh man, what is...
I have quite the find.
I didn't realize I leveled up. The founder. Oh man, there's a whole bunch of stuff here. You guys probably like the founder of Alistia. The Continental Accord. I feel like I've read this stuff. Drake's Eye, a mother crystal which stood in the frozen wastes of northern Stormlands, now lost to the Blight. Soon after the mother first fell, the tribes of the north, in a bit of desperation, marched south into Rosaria. She was dominant at their fort. A terrible battle ensued with which fire was pitted against ice. But eventually the Phoenix and the ducal armies succeed in driving back the invaders. Oh man, I've had a ton of questions about that northern area. Because it is, on the map, it's just like completely... It's completely taken over. Man, I wish there was a mark all is red function. Oh, the tag did go away. Good. Good. What was that? Mithril, a mineral most mighty. I'm wearing some mithril greaves right now. Man. So, we just fought Hugo, Titan's dominant, but we didn't fight him as Titan. And everybody's telling me, like, the Titan fight is just, like, jaw-dropping. So I'm working on getting to that, which I think we'll get to today. Homecoming. I'm sorry for what happened at Rosalith. I fear what might have been had not you, Gav, and Torgal fought so fiercely. Once again, you were there when I needed you most, and for that I shall be forever grateful. Seeing the city I'd once come to know as my home reduced to flame and rubble has left me with much sadness in my heart. But the time for looking back is beyond us. We must focus on the here and now. Our memories will be waiting for us when this is all through. An apple a day. Lad from the yard ran up a basket of martels just this morning, sweet as honey and crisp as the morning breeze. They were, I told myself I was only going to have one, but I reckon if no one else listens to old Otto, I don't have to either. You let Nigel and his lot know they've done a fine job. What a time you'd catch none but Sid supping on these. What for their foul bite? But for him, it never were about the flavor, but about what they represented. Our ability to make it on our own. And look at us now. Sid would be proud. All quiet in the Dominion. The Dalmex and the Imperials are at a standoff. They snarl at each other, fangs bared like slum curs, but neither wants to make the first move. It's almost as if they both realized what a stinking pile of chocobo shit they've stepped in. If I were a man to lay wager, I'd put my copper on this conflict not playing out anytime soon. I shall keep you appraised. A flame none brighter. My Lord Marquise, I ask only again for you to forgive my men for your welcome back to Lazarius, but certainly you can understand that you are the last person any of us were expecting to see at our gates. In the short time since our reunion, you have shown yourself to be the self-same man I followed into Stillwind those many years ago, a true bearer of your father's legacy. If only Sir Tyler, the Lord Commander, and the others who were lost that night were still with us to see how bright your flame now burns. To you and your cause, I hereby pledge the swords of the Guardians, and am proud to stand alongside you once again. A bird by another name, forgive my insistence on writing you these silly letters. Would that we had more time to speak to each other in person, but for every day we spend together, it feels as though we must suffer another two apart. I am gladdened to hear of your most unexpected reunion with Ambrosia, or should I say Whiteheart. You told me once how your chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at Phoenix Gate, and here, so many years later, we find she has spent her life doing that exact same thing, defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? Oh man, so I'm like behind on these letters. I should have been reading these the whole time. Oh, I got something new. Oh, the apples. Okay, so I can get stuff from side quests that appear here. I gotta get me that whole wall of memories. I want that. I want to have a completely full wall of memories at the end of the game. A lot of people told me that, like, the end of the game is really heavy on side quests. Like, that, like, it's one of those things you get to the end of the game and, like, 50% of the game takes place before you go to the final dungeon. And a lot of people are like, yeah, it's really weird pacing-wise. And I was like, oh, so, like, every Final Fantasy game ever. Where you get to the final disc and suddenly you can go do 60 side quests. That all take 10 hours.
I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Is everything we've received and everything promised all yours? Hasn't been delivered yet, I'm afraid.
Expand renown to unlock. Okay, so I got two.
Come again.
I got two
I
more.
have more for you.
Well, Vivian's gonna have new info for me.
My favorite pupil. How may I help you today?
I like this state of the realm thing. You can go through and see everything that's going on at the moment. Oh, so this is what we last saw, the Kingdom of Walode. They've put like 5 different ways into this game for you to like read the lore and understand what's going on. What I find funny about that is I haven't found that it's been super hard to follow. In terms of what's going on. So this whole section, Drake's Eye. A mother crystal which stood in the frozen wastes of Northern Storm. Lands now lost to the Blight. Soon after the mother first fell, the tribes of the... Yeah, I didn't know there was another mother crystal up here. Which makes me wonder if there was once one down here. Considering the way this blight has chosen to spread. And just the number of dominants. It seems like at one point in time there's probably a crystal for each dominant. Muddy Murder. Rumors spreading out the southern reaches of Rosaria, pool of opalescent ooze. Oh man, that's going to have the thing that I want. I'm willing to bet money that has the thing that I want, but it's an A rank hunt. Okay, we're gonna go take care of that before moving on with the old MSQ. Because we don't have any side quests right now. Said it was next to Hawk's Cry Cliff. Weeds, the Whispering Waters, the Aqueduct. Hawk's Cry Cliff. So over here. Yeah, for one of my armor upgrades, I've been looking for... I need, like, red ooze or something. So, we gotta find that guy. I think I see him. I think that's it. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. Are these chocobos coming at me? You know, I saw someone mention, they were like, I feel bad attacking chocobos. Why'd they make chocobos an enemy? But the thing is if you look at old Final Fantasy, a lot of them had chocobos as an enemy. That's not an uncommon thing. That was actually, a lot of them you had to like go into fights and catch them. Okay. I don't have everything charged, so this guy... Oh, that's just a dragon. Man. I keep getting in situations where I'm like one hit away from staggering someone, and then they just start coming at me. Oh yeah, I forgot I got this cool berserk ring on. I'd be nailing those dodges. Okay, so he's somewhere in Hawk's Cry Cliff. And they're usually in big open spaces. It's usually like not hard to find them. But where this one's a puddle of ooze, it's probably hiding fairly well. Is that a puddle of ooze, or is that a rock? Oh. Found it. The Flan Prince? I didn't realize I was taking out some royalty.
Thought you'd take us unawares, did you? Too slow.
I don't like that.
Nice try.
Get on the ground. Dude, he's got a ton of attacks. Come on, get him. Get him. He's got quite a bit of health. Okay, what's your second attack?
Nice try.
Ooh.
Come on. That's better. Not good.
Ooh. Trying to use my Phoenix abilities to heal because I don't have any potions left.
Too slow.
Get out of my face! Get staggered! I feel like it's showing them like having an empty stagger bar, but like I'm hitting them and it's just not going. Got him. Whew. That's a warm up for the day. That's a warm up for the day. Give me my ooze. Ooh, I got a level up. I got a ton of experience for that actually. Got my gelatinous mass.
Well, it's dead now. Whatever it was.
That's what I wanted. Man, that thing had a fallen tech piece chilling in it. When it died, there was like an orb. Man, I got so many questions about the Fallen. And, like, I know Ultima's, like, tied to him. Like, that's... I feel like that point's probably fairly obvious. Unless the Fallen were, like, trying to stop Ultima. And Ultima's a separate entity entirely. But there's, like, there's got to be a tie there.
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that.
Okay. I've looked at these. Automatically charges magic spells and maintains the charge until cast. Accessory effect will not trigger unless ability charged magic is learned. Crimson Tassels increases limit break generation by 3% when dealing damage. Cobalt Tassels increases limit break when taking damage. Here's the thing. I'm pretty stoked on what I already have equipped.
Back, are ya? What do you want?
Oh, I need another Scarletite.
And?
Okay, so I can't make that yet. Onward to the story.
It's all right. See, there's nothing to fear.
I think the only thing I'm finding with the hunt board
The little ones have been up
is it seems like if I kill a hunt once, it's gone forever.
Not all of the nobles made it out alive.
And I think, considering hunts are kind of one of the stronger things, and I know there's New Game Plus, but I feel like it would be neat if I could just keep tracking down hunts.
Otto.
That, or I feel like they should just keep
Isn't that a
adding
good time?
those. Like they said they had an
It's
18-month
not a
plan,
bad one. How's Jill doing?
Oh, she's been better.
and I would not be upset if like once a month they're just like, oh, here's a new hunt. It's super hard.
Any word
It's
on
an
Cooper's
entirely new
movements?
enemy. Go have fun.
Vivian's doing what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the curse breakers and their other friends in the west, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet, but it's only a matter of time.
All right. Let me know when you find something.
There he is. All
Who's
right,
this?
Clive. Still busy saving the world.
Mid. When did you get back?
Just now.
Ah!
Are your studies?
I just understood.
Adjourned. Since
I
Hugo
saw
Cupcake
a
invaded
tweet
Rosaria.
like a week and a half ago
All
that
the
said,
canvassing
if
up
there's
all about
anything
it.
mid
He's
about
gone
Final
mad.
Fantasy
He's
16,
turned
it's
red.
this.
It'll
And it
be
was a
us
picture
next.
of her, and I
You'll
just
try
didn't get it.
concentrating with all of that.
All right, you win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her. While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while.
What is
Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old
Professor? I didn't know Vivian was a professor.
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Wait, but who is she?
Well, Clive, you heard the professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on.
She kind of reminds me of
Breath
Gav.
of fresh air. Bloody tempest, more like.
Oi, Otto, you got my gill?
Huh? What are you on about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
Ooh.
That little...
And now Clive's all like,
Storeroom, was it?
I'm out. I'm
I
out.
wonder what Mid's plotting.
I ain't getting involved in no money conversations.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest soon?
I don't think I've been back to this area. Oh no, I have been back here. This is where we had to do the math. This is where we did the quick math. I haven't been up here though. Oh, this is how there was something about they're somehow filtering the water. This appears to be that filtration system. Ooh, a chest. Goblin coin.
Good to see you, Sid.
All right, Sid. We were starting to worry.
I hear your
Suspicious
scout
character.
made quite a hero of himself over in Rosalith, sniffing out a score of terrified townspeople and ushering them to safety. Or so he claims.
Who are you? You're literally called suspicious character. Why am I just letting him chill? I should be attacking that dude. Or questioning him, at least. He's being suspicious.
You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get
I
to
mean,
the point then.
I took like 3
I
minutes.
want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it. Then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for
Oh!
me. That one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause.
Is Mid Sid's
But
daughter?
no one stuck at school. I've studied enough.
It'll probably tell me. Student in engineering at University of Canberra, she is well versed in the secrets of modern and fallen technology Visiting Squalor the twins and means to put that knowledge to use in service of the hideaway. That's the... Yeah, because I remember them talking... What is Sid's last name? Sidolphus. Yeah, okay, this is Sid's daughter. Okay. This makes sense who this random character is coming out of nowhere now.
I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well, well, well. If Sid could see you now. All right. I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I knew you'd say yes.
Well,
Which is
that's
why I
that's
wrote a
kind of
post
an
up for
interesting
you.
take that Sid wasn't an engineer in this game, but
Who else?
his daughter is.
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need, and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
And there's probably... I imagine the dynamic is probably some, like, guilt trip sense of duty for Clive.
Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
But yeah, because they talked about Sid getting letters from his daughter. There was a side quest I did for it, where the guy had lost the letter and I had to go back and get
The
it.
little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
And the guy was all like, oh, if you want anything from Sid, now's the time to ask. Because he's in a good mood when he gets those letters.
Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her.
Was wondering where you got to. Mid's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and ask me to buy her some materials. Here's the list.
And of course, Karen's totally got him. 0 questions asked.
Think you can find everything on there?
This lot. Wouldn't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment,
It's paid 100 times over by what that girl's done for us. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
I was just talking about that, the filters on the water.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you, Karen.
So yeah, seems like the only reason the hideout works is because of Mid.
Blackthorn, you busy?
What does it look like?
I have a commission for you. From Mid. She requires certain tools.
He's going to be the one that tells me I need to go
Think you
get
can make
something.
them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship? I'll see what I can do. Tell her I'll bring them over when I'm done. If I ever am.
My thanks.
Man, I love how they
And
talk
it's
about
no
airships like they're totally a thing. We haven't really seen one other than the fact that the hideaway is
Just
like
leaves the carpenter.
a dilapidated
Let's see if
one.
Bardolph's available.
But it's like, oh no, they all know airships existed at one point. I don't know if that's like the Fallen tech, they just know that they were there. They haven't really talked about how long ago the Fallen stuff started falling. Because like Sid mentioned, it used to blot out the stars, but I don't know if he'd like knew that from experience. If he was old enough to remember it, or if it like...
Should be enough to keep us...
If it's like a story that's often
Outdo,
told.
Master Sid?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch them,
Of course, I've gotta keep the place from
I'd gladly spare
sinking.
Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't got none.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bernard, was it?
That's right. And he is a friend of the cause. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him.
Oh yeah, no, I remember when I had to go get that wood for him.
Least I could do.
Bernard was the worst. He was super mean to me. We're gonna go to Martha's Rest, and something's gonna be going on. It's not just gonna be as simple as, hey, you want to help me? Nah. Never is. It's never easy. How's things going, Martha? Anyone being mean to you still?
Ah, Clive, what brings you to the Rest?
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind.
Cressida?
Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I don't know where Cressida is. Oh, I haven't been to Cressida. That's like a new area for me. Torgal, where'd you go? Gotta give Torgal some pets.
How would I be without you?
I'd be dead. I'd be dead last time Torgal saved all our butts.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other.
It'll take ages.
So about the price of them turnips. Am I going the right way? Of course I'm not. That's interesting that they're showing Sid as a person of interest right now. Back up we go. Make sure we actually take the right elevator this time. Who's a good boy, Torgal? Who's a good boy? Okay. Where you at, Ripley? Where you at being a good girl? She's chilling. She's hiding away. Okay, this is the right way. Yeah, this is that bridge we got Bernard to fix. Oh yeah, Bernard wasn't the annoying one. The annoying one was the guy that was all like, I dropped my boards. Can you go down there and get them? And we went down there and he's like, oh, yeah, there were a bunch of monsters. But I figured you were a branded, so it was fine. Bernard was the dude we saved from the scorpions. I don't need to fight any of these guys. Oh, man. Okay, what do I got from Titan? So I got Wind Up, which is a big punch. Titanic Block. Everybody tells me Titanic Block is like the most fun ability in the game. And it was originally in the demo, and I like tried to get it down, and I didn't play in that mode long enough to really get used to it. but people are telling me it's like a Beto counter if you time it right. Oh man, here's Bernard fixing up
Aye. Well, if it ain't the lad who saved
fixing
my
up
life.
bridges.
What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
I need you to build me some stuff.
You know.
Yeah, I gotta go fight something so I can try out this block.
Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we go?
Of course.
What you need, my guy?
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with fiends.
Oh, we'll clear them out.
But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance you could,
It's the least I can do.
Well, thank
Clive.
you.
Oh, I'll totally kill him.
And
I'll
take
do
care.
it. Y'all know I'm ready. I'm always saying let me go kill him. Plus, we got to try out this new block.
This shouldn't take long.
Okay, that was neat. Okay, so it seems like with those attacks, I can just like charge him if I want. As like just holding him down. But there's like a red zone that if I get it just the right moment, they do like extra strong. So it seems like as a whole, Titan as an icon is all about timing. Yeah, because if I don't hit the red spot... Yeah, it's not nearly as strong. And it seems like there's yellow on either side of the red. Good job, Tortle. Oh! Okay. There it is!
Nice try.
I'm trying to figure out, it says that I can counter from my block. But I'm not sure what button I have to hit to do that.
slow.
Yeah, so those abilities seem fun. Titan seems like a really good time, no pun intended, because of the timing. It seems like there's slightly more skill involved in using Titan as an icon.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once
Like that, as I've recently started using Garuda to pull big enemies down, it's been like, oh, that's a fun little, like, you've got to pay attention thing.
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since
there's going to be a hunt here later. Feels like remote enough a location.
Looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. Soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me,
man,
it's onto your hideaway.
They do do a really good job of, like, showing you the effects of the Blight. And, like, how the Blight has, like, actively hurt people's lives.
That should take care of Mid's little list. Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
Oh yeah, see, there's a circle back here. I can't summon my Chocobo, so it registers this as being like a town. Seems like there's a decent amount of little secrets. Old things left in buildings. Question is, what do I do with all this stuff? Some of it I've needed for, like, crafting, but, like, by and large, a lot of it's just been whatever. Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna come back here for a hunt. I think I actually know exactly which hunt happens here, because we saw the devs fight it. Pretty sure there's an Iron Giant hunt right here. Man, so I think that gives me all of Rosaria. I don't see any, like, paths left. That's the docks. That's the Abbey. Wait, actually, where is this? That's the bridge. Forest District. Oh, this is the Bewit Bridge, and we can't go across it. Yeah, it looks like we can't just go straight up to Rosaria or Rosalith. We can only go to Rosalith when we're, like, explicitly invited to go there. Got all your stuff, Mid.
Tricks again.
No new hunts. Yeah, we're pretty caught up on everything.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest soon?
All right, Clive. You've all done then.
I am.
Yeah, we
I've
took
placed
care of
your
all
various
your
orders,
questions.
And a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
She's rather joyful for considering how curmudgeon her father was.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Okay, we just had some new side quests pop up. Anything out and about in the wild? Nope. To the infirmary.
Ah, Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves? Oh, that's right. He went to ask Harpocrates about Torgal. He must have found something.
Oh, that's right. I need these answers about Torgal. I ain't stopping to do no side quests. I want to know what's going on with Torgal. Torgal turned into a freaking dominant out of nowhere.
What's everyone whispering about?
See what's going on.
White as a sheet when they brought her back.
Clive, where have you been?
Tell us your secrets.
I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
He was from the north, wasn't he?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our old
Which is where Shiva comes from.
I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Oh, cool.
The Frostwolf.
Now.
Cool, okay, I'll take that.
Not stated
Fenrir. Works with
but
Shiva.
I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other...
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were
That's
inseparable.
true.
He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened. Just when his master needed him the
Jill
most.
carried him around and did little waves.
If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a Frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Man, so he's like a half dominant.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
Hmm? What was that?
There you are! I've been looking
What did he
everywhere
just
for you.
say?
Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shall be a moment.
I'm glad Torgal's okay, but what did he say? sometime later. So what's this workshop going to be all about?
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
In it? In it?
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot. Starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them.
Like, I wonder if she'll improve stuff or if she's just going to be here in a story capacity.
Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Thanks for letting me do this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
Man, this is quite the table.
Thanks for before, son. That was a good deed you did me. Only right I do you one in return. Though I did wonder if I'd bit off more than I could chew when Mid showed me her plans for the place. If she hadn't been there to tell me what to do, I wouldn't have known where to start.
I mean, it's a couple tables and some shelves from the looks of things. Not too complicated.
We have everything we need to begin work in earnest.
And work in earnest we shall.
To do what? I have questions about what she's building. Vivian, you found our boy yet? Found our boy Kupka?
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it.
At one point, Willode had control of like 3 dominants.
And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
Because there were 7 dominants we knew of. Bahamut worked for the Empire. Shiva was with the Iron...
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
Yeah, Willode was the only country that had multiple dominants.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
Oh, this doesn't sound good. Oh no, that's just my uncle.
It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favorite
Man,
uncle
I heard that this guy actually has 2 voice acting credits. His original voice actor was the guy who was Harchafont's dad, the House de Fortemps guy. But he passed during production, so they had to recast him.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Man, these guys suck.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Man, these guys suck.
Very good.
This whole, like, council to the Empire seem like they just are not good at anything.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmex will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan.
Dude, this guy doesn't even know. This guy doesn't even know what he's suggesting.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred.
Oh, that's the line from the trailers.
For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on.
Oh, this guy sucks.
Dion?
Yes, sire.
Man, I don't like this guy. This means something.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
Man. Dion seems like a genuinely good guy. Everything we know about Dion is that, like, he actually cares.
Your wish, Your Radiance. I shall depart at once.
But he's being forced to do bad stuff.
McGree.
The Wyvern Tail. The elegant white flower that is the symbol of the Holy Empire of Sambrique.
I forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
The shadow of treachery?
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
And she's Annabella, and she sucks. We already know she's the worst. We've known she's the worst for ages.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
The little ones have been up to their old.
It's just one thing after another around here.
Well, yes, it's time to go take down the Empire. But I think we're going to Dalmekia first. I get the feeling Bahamut's going to be one of the last powers we get. Bahamut or Odin?
Nephew, how I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith, which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact.
Well, everything you heard is true. I did in fact kick ass in
Guardians of the
Rosalind.
Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly.
Yeah, no, I got questions.
You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
What?
2,000?
Also, what's the difference between a gold talent and a gil?
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what's going on with the
The
load.
faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you.
Oh yeah, give us the old history lesson. Bust out the map.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart.
That's
a naval
probably
presence
Waloed's the
being crucial
country
to
I'm
her
most
ambitions
interested in
beyond the
visiting.
Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did
Because it's
indeed
got that
enter
dark mother
Rosaria
crystal.
from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it.
Man, so they go by land?
So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port.
Man, I'm just trying to think of all the different mother crystals
the Republicans who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat.
and how they're aspected.
I would stake your life on it.
The only mother crystal we don't know its main location would be Garuda.
So it was the Waludas who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield.
Oh yeah, no, he
And
definitely
you
not
have
dead.
your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the royalist trail across the
To
valley.
Dalmekia, the desert.
You may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canverward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned. And where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Riley! Welcome on in. A sip of some delicious water. You can never go wrong with it.
Mid's finished outfitting her little work.
How goes your Friday, Riley?
Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to.
We'll probably destroy the Mother Crystal in the
Plans are
process.
Fang,
It's
or
a meh.
Kupka's personal fiefdom.
Well, I hope
You
it
have any
turns
trouble
better
on the
for you.
way,
I hope it turns
you
better for
ask
you.
For Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
There's always
Who is
still
she?
time for the weekend to get better.
An old associate.
Until the
of
weekend's
Sid's,
over.
And only
And then you're just waiting for that next
All
weekend,
I know
you know?
is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Weekend
Gav,
usually starts with
Otto,
swimming, so when swimming
I'm
goes
leaving
wrong,
you
it's
two
not a
in
good
charge.
time. Oh no!
You can count on us.
I'm not a big fan of swimming. I never was really good at it. I do like just hanging out in the water, though.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Man, so looking at the map, so we know there was a Mother Crystal here that we destroyed. This was Bahamut's Mother Crystal, and it seemed light attuned. This Mother Crystal, from what we've seen, is blue and seems water attuned. This one's yellow-orange attuned. This one was fire attuned and was for Phoenix. They said there was a Mother Crystal up here, and this was Shiva's domain. So it makes me feel like there was probably a kingdom here once in this giant section. And I'm willing to bet money that Garuda came from here, considering that Benedicta was like in the service of Walode. And maybe that like Walode took over this kingdom. I'd have to dig through the lore. I'm willing to bet that there's something that tells us. But yeah, because it seems like there's a Mother Crystal for each element and each dominant. Neither were you, then you started learning? Yeah, my mom put me in swim lessons like 5 times as a kid, and I just never picked it up. Never picked it up. And then like one day when I was old enough, I was just able to. I don't know if I just had weak limbs as a kid.
I was a young man when last I walked this path.
Yeah, one day I just hopped in the water and was like, oh, I know how to swim. I think I was like 19.
There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Oh man, deserts. I struggle with deserts because I feel like they don't have a lot of landmarks for me to like gain my bearings in them. Oh man. Okay, we got a pretty big area down here. Dalmekia's of decent size. Still got my chocobo.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins.
Let us go,
Come on,
Ambrosia.
Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Faster!
That's what I'm saying.
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to
Oh man, look at these
Drake's Fang.
chocobo tracks.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle.
Oh,
I
no.
shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Man, so yeah, Clive would have been like 3 or 4. Because he's not that much older than Joshua.
Who do you think those soldiers?
Like, maybe 6 years at the most. Oh man, okay, we got some red rock. That's a decent way to tell what's going on.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Man, why do I get the feeling my uncle's going to really slow down this expedition? What do you see, Torgal?
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
Let's catch you
And
worried about
such a
these black
long ride from
chocobos.
Stone here. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn.
Oh, I see.
Shall we join them?
The black chocobos are only found in Willow.
Run along
Somebody
with her
asked
now,
earlier if there were
Torgal.
black chocobos, and I was like, I don't know. But now we do. You're all right, Torgal. Torgal's probably struggling in this heat. He's not made for it. Made for the frozen wastes. Man, I get the feeling it's about to go down. The Wooloders, I think that's them in the yellow.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
I wouldn't mind some chocobo soup with lentils.
Pal? Would you rather be my squire?
Oh man, that looks like a plate of meats and cheese. Man, I want a plate of meats and cheese. Perhaps I shall go acquire one tonight. And have a charcuterie feast. Whoa, I know her. Joshua. My boy.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front.
There is no one who can treat to his ills.
Miss this chance and I may never get another.
His ills are the fact that he's absorbed a frickin' eldritch entity into his chest.
Your Grace, but you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Still have many questions about who she is. Because she clearly knows who Joshua is. She refers to him as Your Grace. Man, so close. So close yet so far. They could be being best friends just chatting it up right now. They'd be chatting it up on the Barry Gibb Talk Show.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
Because Willode actually values their dominance.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
What's your deal?
Uncle?
Sorry.
Why are they angry at us? I'm confused.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
Yeah, trouble brewing with me, Clive Rodsfield.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
Man, I don't want to beat him up in the inn. Aw, man.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose.
Uncle likes to eat.
Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
These guys are very screwed. These guys are very screwed right now.
It's the outlaw. Take him.
Try it.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
Fire and flame!
Like, I'm not really even having to try with these regular people. Like, do people not know when they're all like, oh, it's the outlaw? Like, are they not aware that I have, like, multiple dominant powers? I would have to imagine word has spread. I'd have to imagine that they're aware that, like, you know, I can conjure all sorts of magics.
for your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Man, the uncle really just bankrolling everything. Sorry we broke all your stuff. Have some cash. Does she know what I look like yet? Is she gonna tell Joshua? Ooh, the oasis is pretty.
Now's our chance.
It can sense.
Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Omega knows he's close. Yeah, and she's not telling Joshua what's going on, but she clearly knows. She's hiding something too. The fact that she's in love with Joshua and doesn't want to see him die. But she can't be in love with Joshua. He's nobility, and she is just a common folk. Go, Clive, go!
Clive?
He can sense it. He knows.
What is it now?
Joshua never ate his vegetables.
It's nothing. Let's go.
Man, Clive's always covered in blood. I feel like every cutscene, Clive's just covered in blood. Hey, welcome back, Torval. So close, but so far.
Well, if we didn't know where to find Kupka before, we do now.
The royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the...
Okay, so this town's pretty big.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang.
I could beat him up.
It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
You can let me beat him up?
Get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
Nah, let me beat him up.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery.
The Desert Hare, you say?
But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge.
Oh man, look at those sand physics in the air.
What I mean to do.
Man, what's going on with this? Is that salt? Just a natural spring. I feel like I saw something once that there was something like this up in northwest Utah. Like these big salt water pools. I've never been able to re-find it.
Light it, for Gilbert's sake. You're a bearer, aren't you?
Anything I can help you with, travelers?
Allow me.
My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse.
It's going to be the
than
owner of
start
the
your
baths.
search at one of those.
It's going to be the owner of the
Thank
baths.
you.
I'm calling it now.
You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Ooh, treasure chest.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone.
Looking for
A woman
someone.
by the
That
name of
someone is
Rosina
me.
Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
The baths.
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss,
Oh,
you
the
say?
smithy.
Thank you.
Mayhaps I was wrong.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Anytime soon.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door.
Showing this whole section. Excuse me, good riverboat captain.
Can I help you? Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually
I knew the baths would be
Thank
important.
you kindly. Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows. Excuse me.
Furder, you old!
Furder.
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the Desert Hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
The bordello, you say?
Do you think we can trust him?
No.
Only as far as I think he'd...
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
What was that? What was that about, me not being able to do whatever I want? And now these guys don't know. I feel like when I'm fighting humans, I barely try. Like, I could be taking them out a lot faster. But they don't stand a chance, and it's kind of cute. Kind of cute to watch them try, you know? Yeah, you know, just relaxing. Just relaxing times, beating people up. Making them regret their old decisions. You know? Sometimes you just gotta take it nice and slow. Hit them with those icon abilities. Let them know they've made a mistake.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in. Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Oh, so he is not the boss.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
The Lock of Leisure? Is that the bathhouse? They keep bringing up this bathhouse.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
The most fragrant herbs
My
and
carpets.
spices.
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Oh, they were saying the Forge kid knows what
So
he's
it
doing.
was the young sprig after all.
Oh.
So much for Rosina Delamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
A respect,
See
you
that
say?
he gets it.
Lubor, Lord Ferda told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that.
Man.
Without it, you have nothing.
Everybody always being here answering
nothing
requests
is
with a
exactly
question.
what you have.
I'm like,
And so
why
for
can't you just
you,
be like
I
yes or
too
no, bro?
have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way.
Just let me kill them all.
Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So,
My uncle needs to calm down
to earn your trust.
and let me start killing people.
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
And what is it that you want? What random monster do you want me to go kill?
So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out.
Uncle Byron, you need
It's
to
only
calm
natural
down.
that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What's the trouble in Dalamil?
Trouble! If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play.
Uncle Byron has
Let us
so far
divide
been the
our
worst
forces,
companion.
Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
Excuse me, good sir.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves.
Yeah, I mean, we have destroyed 2 mother crystals. I imagine they're going to get more expensive on the market with each one we destroy.
And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
The best drop in Dalamil. Visit the final sting. Yeah, there's not really any shops here. I think most of the shops have, orchestration roles. When you, like, visit the ones in actual cities.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang, for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well,
seems
thank
like
you.
the crystal
Don't let me keep you from
issue
your work any longer.
is not as bad as it would seem. Man, look at this chocobo. Look at this chocobo. Just being adorable. Got them big old thick legs. Potato Chan! Welcome on in. Good morning. Secretly snagging that first.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. Well, I hope.
Everybody always forgets.
What can I do for you, soldier? Need
Everybody
that sword
forgets to
polishing?
snag that first when I do these morning streams.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking.
And I don't know what side my bread gets buttered from.
To empty them.
I
just
did
leave,
announce
will
in
you?
the Discord.
Before you scare them off.
Oh, I don't know if I actually announced that I was live.
Idea of what's been going on.
I announced when we were going to be live. But no, I never did
probably
say
back at the inn by now.
when we were going to be live. Because I was busy eating a sandwich.
The finest fabrics.
What was all that crashing and banging about?
I was eating a sandwich because I was a hungry boy. That's the story. There's not a lot of detail to it. I was eating a sandwich because I was a hungry boy.
I'm looking for
I had to get that sandwich in me before we started stream.
The gentleman who
And I was running late because the road was closed. I guess there were more details to the story.
Thank you.
I ran out to get that sandwich, and the road was closed. On the way back, well, so what happened was I was going to go to this bakery and make myself a sandwich, but then I got halfway and I was like, this is too far away. So I guess I'm just going to go to Subway. And so I turned around to go to the Subway and came the other direction, but I was running late because I had driven to the other place. And I was like, oh, I guess I'll take the shortcut home. And then as I'm taking the shortcut home, the road's closed. And then when the road was closed, it was all like, oh, well, I got to turn around and go the long way to get back home. But then before all that, I got out of the house late because I had to cut my hair and trim my beard because I've been feeling sick.
All right.
And you know, nothing makes you feel better than getting yourself all cleaned up. And that's all the details. That's all the details of the story of why I was flustered and forgot to announce that we were actually live because I was eating that sandwich. Uncle Byron? What you doing, Uncle Byron? You making deals?
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians.
Only because of the sandwich?
They took me aside.
I still have half the sandwich.
The crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for
I'm going to eat it halfway through the stream because we're doing a long stream today. We're doing a long stream. We're going to be playing some Final Fantasy 16 and we're going to play some Final Fantasy 7 Ever Crisis later. It was a good sandwich. It was the Supreme Meats.
But enough about my little act of...
Yeah, we'll probably be going 6 or 8 hours today.
What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over
What you doing,
town.
sweet girl? Come here.
I'll wager those soldiers you've been
Come
talking
here,
to have been siphoning off crystals
Let me
meant
give
for
some
elsewhere
pets.
and pocketing the profits.
Ripley, come here.
I'll wager you're right.
Come here. Come sit.
We'll meet with them
Up,
then.
up. Ripley, I can't reach you right there. Up here.
Put an end to the
up,
trouble Lubor spoke
Good
of.
girl.
That
Good girl,
dreaming
Ripley.
Popinjay thought this would be difficult.
Look who it is, chat.
It just goes to show one should never
Look who
underestimate
actually
a
came to say
Rosfield.
hi.
We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face.
Hi,
I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying
Okay,
eyes.
Ripley. Oh, now she's ran away.
Spot of double dealing.
Now she's ran
I
away.
trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Ripley, you can come sit at my feet.
Of
I won't
course.
pick you up again. You can come hang, Ripley. Rendezvousing with soldiers in the desert. So we're trying to find the guy that we beat up yesterday
Why is the tavern
before he
shut?
gets better. And so we're down here in the desert looking for him. Oh, the gate's over there. I gotta go through the other gate. But we gotta go through the south gate, and the south gate's closed. And there's this dude who's like, oh, well, I could help you through south gate if you help me. And we got our Uncle Byron with us. I gotta say, Byron is not as cool of a companion
Let's go.
as Sid or Jill have been.
Fly, Ambrosia.
But we're making it work. Oh man, the chocobo looks a lot more natural in the sand.
Easy does it.
Kick that dog out of the way and keep running. Okay, let's go. Whee! You did good, Ambrosia. Now we gotta walk into this ambush and beat everyone up.
I'll take it from here.
Oh man, these dudes got loads of crystals to sell.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
This guy's surprised someone's paying him in full. Oh, so I'm hoping to get to another icon fight today, Potato, and kick some butt in that. Because everybody keeps telling me that, like, this is the fight that I need to get to.
What security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships,
Walodians,
and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And, being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals
seems
are
like there's a
officially
lot
property of the Kingdom of Waloed,
of stuff going on here.
bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them.
Nah, I'm here to beat people up. With my new fancy Titan powers.
It's not over yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed up.
Oh man, these guys don't even know. They don't even know. I'm out here with all my crazy powers. Whoa, this guy just, like, healed himself. Or did someone heal him? Yeah, I got new fancy rock powers. They're pretty cool. Oh, it's you. It's you. This guy. He's the one healing people. Okay, so I've been talking about this, Potato. I've been talking about this. Like, people know who I am. Like, I am like a famous outlaw. And like, they are aware that like, the outlaw that I'm named after was a dominant. And everybody is like super afraid of the dominants. And so I'm over here like, why do people just think they can come at me? Like, everybody is totally like, oh, you're Sid. we're going to fight you. And it's like, it is well known. It is well known that Sid was the dominant of Ramu. So, like, even regardless of all my other powers, you know, they should at least be afraid of my lightning. And they're all just like, oh no, let's get him.
Wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling.
Oh man, this is the guy who we were helping.
You didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly.
Oh man.
Buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the
That's
trouble
the secret. You just
of.
got to throw money around.
The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is.
But yeah, no, I 100% agree, Potato. These peeps should be way more afraid of me.
Until you two came along, that is.
Like, I get monsters attacked in me. Y'all want those crystals, but they're actually bad for you.
You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Those crystals are killing you. You don't actually want those. Well, they're not killing you. They're killing their slaves. But, like, you know. It's like the whole plot. That crystals equal bad. Which, you know, is actually like the first time they've ever done that in Final Fantasy, now that I think about it.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive.
The crystals have always held back the darkness.
I suppose
this is the first Final Fantasy where they're actually causing it.
Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing
You always
comrades.
need a good plot twist, Potato. You always need a good
Behind
plot
have been
twist.
encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
Uncle Byron, you gotta calm down.
Thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the...
I can't wait for my beard to get more gray. I feel like I don't have enough. Oh, man. Are you still in the ad, Potato? Are you still in the ad?
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubo.
And please,
So,
feel free to send
I
one of my
actually,
statuses
I
back
increased
to
the
your
amount of
people.
ads that play on my
Tell them
channel.
that
So this isn't
Dalamil
something I ever
is back in
announced.
bed with Sid.
So I had it set up. So there was only 30 seconds of ads every hour. Because that was like the lowest I could go. Listen, wait, Potato, don't get crazy yet. But I was talking to Mio about it, and Mio actually explained to me if I set it to a minute and a half of ads every hour,
should I say
it completely
Clive?
disables pre-roll ads.
So be sure not to let me down.
And the way pre-roll ads work is basically if you're not subbed when you first join the stream, you're gonna get like 3 minutes of ads. So anytime someone like raided in, all the raiders were gonna get 3 minutes of ads before they even got to see who I was.
It was my pleasure.
Anytime someone new tried to check out the stream, they had to sit through 3 minutes of ads. And so by having a minute and a half every hour, it completely disables pre-roll. And I'd rather have someone be able to come into the stream and actually see what's going on and interact than, you know, have to sit through that. And so Unfortunately, yeah, there's more ads than there were before. But I think overall, it's the better option. But yeah, you may have noticed when you came in today, there were no ads. But yeah, Twitch doesn't really give us a great option with ads. If I could, I'd just turn them off entirely. But that's not an option I'm given.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Because I don't really get anything from ads. And most streamers don't on Twitch.
They've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
But yeah, like even really, really big streamers, like I've seen Asmon Gold, who averages like 30,000 viewers a stream. He's pulled up his ad revenue and he's all like, yeah, I make like $1,000 a month on ads. Which at like the level of viewership he's bringing, it should be like way more.
Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Telmeki and Walud are allies.
And so like on Twitch, ads like don't help anything. But Twitch is trying to get money from ads because, you know, Twitch doesn't make money. It's a complicated thing.
And there's more.
It's a complicated thing.
Has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
More trouble lying in wait.
There always.
If
I'm ready for it.
To beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest.
Oh, that's good info.
I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
But yeah, it's one of those things like going over to YouTube and seeing how like YouTube handled things. Like it did make me realize how much Twitch does in terms of creating an open platform for like me to do what I want with my stream. And it's all like a lot of the stuff they do costs a lot of money, and that's why Twitch doesn't make money. Like Twitch would have to shift to what everyone else is doing, which I mean, a lot of internet companies are realizing it. They're realizing that that's what's costing them so much money. Like Twitter's making changes because of it. A lot of bots are making Reddit's making changes because of it. And people are just people are realizing, they're all like, "Oh, for this to actually be viable, there's got to be limits on things." And eventually Twitch might figure it out, but if Twitch does it, you know, it'll kill a lot of the customization overnight.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Let me see this thing. Man, so Drake's Fang is interesting because it's not a tall mother crystal.
Inside.
All the other mother crystals have been like sticking out.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Well, sounds like he ain't coming with me.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am.
Oh, man.
And I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for all those mean things I said about you, Uncle Byron.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back.
Oh man, I don't want to rule
Had I
Rosaria.
the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No.
Yeah, I got
Forgive me,
bigger
but
fish
I
to fry.
cannot.
I'm saving the world.
I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers.
Exactly. We got to be the hero. Which is what we're trying to do right now. Well, no, we're kind of on a revenge kick right now.
That spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
Ah, we love you, Clive. We love you.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew.
But when do I get to kill my mom?
Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew.
Yeah, no, I am.
To catch up on, you and
I am really waiting to kill my
To
mom.
regale me with the
She's
tales
the worst.
Of all your adventures when next we meet.
She's the worst.
You can regale me too, Torgal.
He like tricked me into killing my brother and stuff. Yeah. At the end of the prologue of the game, so she's still around. She's become the empress of the Empire Sambrique now. She married the emperor and bore us a new son. And she's like manipulating stuff in the shadows. Oh man. Time to hit that third mother crystal. Yeah, so this one's interesting because the mother crystal's like down in the mountain. Oh man, he's got metal hands. Because we cut his hands off yesterday.
Why do they still hurt? What has that gutter rat done to me?
We stole your power, bro.
Out of my sight, witch!
Aw, man.
I'll kill you, Rosfield! I'll rip out your eye!
I've got questions about this dude.
You limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate
This guy is like secretly strong.
If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead.
You truly believe you would have...
Yeah, we fought him yesterday and like revealed to him that we were the ones who killed his girlfriend. And he was pissed.
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Yeah, so Harbert isn't a dominant.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
As far as we're aware, this guy is not a dominant.
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do?
But, like, he's a bad dude.
I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A mother crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in
Oh,
all
what?
creation. Perhaps
What side eye?
take
I gave
advantage
side
of
eye?
that. Of course, the
Oh, I was
crystal
just
would
reading,
not
but
yield
I
her
got
blessing
lost.
to any ordinary man.
I have to naturally side eye. The chat is to the left.
Ordinary man.
All I can do is side eye.
Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
Man, they want him to just eat the mother crystal? That's not what happened.
Benedicta. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Run along now, Hugo.
Man, so we're not even gonna have to destroy this this mother crystal. Because he's just gonna eat it. But what's that gonna do to Titan?
Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, no, this dude's bad. This dude's bad. He'd be working with Ultima. And he's calling me Mythos. Which I'm pretty sure, like, only Ultima has done. Torgal, I may need you to use your ice powers. Blood? Whoa. Whoa, what are these dudes? They don't look human. They are in fact not human. Orcs. Orcs? What are orcs doing here?
Did the royalists bring them from Ash?
Oh, okay. So we haven't been to Ash yet. There are two main islands in Valistia. There's Ash and there's Storm. Everything we've done so far has been on Storm.
Part of the Waluda army now. How the hell did that happen?
But apparently Ash is like a bad place.
They've spotted us. With me,
All right, we actually trying now because I don't know. I don't know what kind of crazy strength these guys might have. Well, need quick work of them. The Titan powers are a lot of fun. I've said this multiple times. But I'm enjoying the Titan powers.
You've taken over the entire...
They're timing based.
Right.
Go, Phoenix, go! Get out of my face.
So much for the men of the rock. Dalmekia's finest.
Man, yeah. Willode is shaping up to be like a really interesting player and everything. It's weird because the Titan powers kind of feel slow, but at the same time they are not at all. Okay, I need to read this. Precision blocks immediately after... Okay, square. A lot of people have told me Titan's counter is like the most fun thing in the game. And I've hit that precision block a couple times. But I keep missing what button I have to hit to counter. But it's kind of like a Beidou counter. If I were to compare it to something.
Animals. You should never have left Ash.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm about it. Yeah, I'm about that. Alright, sounds like they don't want to attack me. We'll give them the smoke. Okay, whatever that is, it did not sound good.
It's over.
I guess it was just some orcs. Okay, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. You guys stagger me, and then the other one hits me, and then the other one staggers me. Get out of my face. Also, we got an achievement. Not sure what the achievement was, but we got it. Where do I need to go, Torgal? Show me the way. Oh, there's a switch. It seems like every Mother Crystal we've attacked, we've gone through the mines. Favor of lightning. Man, I guess the problem with Titan block is if I'm blocking attacks rather than dodging them, I'm not really using my Berserk Ring.
Must be the way out.
And so it's like finding a good balance between the two. But yeah, when I use my two Titan abilities, you can see there's that wheel that charges. And if I charge it to just the right spot in the red, it does a stronger attack. So like everything Titan is timing based. Also, I was seeing if I could upgrade anything. Okay, where's the big dude? There he is. How did I know? Oh, whoa!
Sneaking past this one. How did it get in here?
Okay. He's a bit different. On the ground. Staggered. Man, so the window of hitting that perfectly got way bigger when I upgraded it. Man, I missed my chance to do crazy stuff to him. Ow. 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 I will say, I'm noticing the Titan stuff, it takes a little longer. It takes a little longer to do a Titan ability. But maybe once I've mastered it, they'll be pretty quick. Like, maybe they'll have a huge range. What's behind door number 2? I assume a mother crystal. Oh yeah, here we go.
By the flames.
Man, this one...
Come on, Torgal.
This one has the biggest shrine built around it of the ones we've seen so far.
Kupka never did do things by halves. As if taking the mother crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
So we're probably going to have to fight 2 bosses here. Because every mother crystal we've had to fight like a door boss. Or, no, I guess the second one we just fought a big boss. We didn't do an icon battle there.
Let the trial begin.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to fight a bunch of these guys, these wraiths.
What the hell?
Oh, whoa. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this guy's got some umph to him. He doesn't seem to be... I thought for a second he was going to be a copy of an enemy that I had already fought. But it seems like he's his own thing. Ain't so bad, though. Ain't so bad. Not a fan of that, though.
To me, boy. You're too slow.
Enough.
The Undertaker. Vanquished. I feel like I'm getting pretty good at the battle system. I'm getting pretty good at my dodges. I'm getting pretty good at my my counters. Getting pretty good at using Garuda, yank him down when I have to.
Seems we're expected.
Oh man, they be out here rolling out the welcome wagon.
So
I'm trying. I'm trying to get really good. I feel like I've seen people doing crazier combos than me. I feel like every time I watch someone else play, I feel like they play better than me. Maybe they're all using those rings, though. I'll accept your compliment. I'll accept your compliment, Potato.
Did the orcs do this too?
Castle Dazbog. Getting an ad.
More of them.
Soil and stone.
Do we like ads? No. No, we do not. But is it saving me? I'll take it. Whee!
It's over.
Bum 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 bum. Saved by the ad. Running away. Saved by the ad. Good job, Torgal.
What the hell is going on? Are these things here for me? Or for him?
Oh, they're definitely here for me. They're definitely here for me. So did it just show you just one ad, Potato? Like one 30-second one? Or did it show you 90 seconds? I have no concept of time. It was like 3. So you should only see those for the next hour. It shouldn't show you any more ads beyond that. For an hour. And if it shows you more than that, Twitch lied to me. But also, I thought it was set up that the ads shouldn't be by person. They should be by my channel. Like, everyone should get ads at the same time. I need to do the thing. Mio showed me that, like, I can have, like, a thing that lets me know when the ads are playing. I've got to add that to my OBS. Gotta add that to my OBS.
Are these nightmares? Is this
And that's the thing, I don't feel like your last ad break was an hour ago. I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to look what I actually have it set at.
No mistakes.
Because I thought it was an hour. It's a possibility it's every 30 minutes. Okay, but I gotta worry about this lich right now.
Nice try.
Oh man, I messed that up. Because his stagger happened right as I went to do it. Man, you gotta get out of my face. Freaking liches, man. Always causing issues. Always causing issues, these liches. Getting in my face. Yeah, I'll have to look how much it wanted me to run. Because there was like a specific setting that you had to set it to where it was like this many every X amount of time to get rid of pre-rolls. Because pre-rolls are like 3 minutes of ads all at once.
But where did you go?
Also, I have no idea how ads work on Twitch because I have Twitch Turbo. I haven't seen an ad in a hot minute. Yeah, this looks like it was where he just broke the table.
The heart. He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it. Come on,
Yeah.
Torgal.
This mother crystal has been very different from the others. It's like this one is like entirely underground and the whole mountain is the crystal. Here they are. I was like, really? You're just going to let me run up to him?
It's over.
Get him? But wait, there's Myrrh. Get him, Tortle.
That had better be the last of them.
Yeah, now we got some bigger fish to fry. Hoopka, what you doing?
Benedicta, my everything.
Man, he is just shattered.
I missed you so much. Kuka!
Oh, whoa, we can see her.
I swear to you, my love.
I feel like this is an illusion that other guy's creating.
We'll never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
Yeah, there's definitely no one there. He's just gone insane with grief. Whoa, Ifrit!
You got away from her! Benedicta!
I mean, that is how Ifrit killed her.
I'll kill you, Roswell!
Yeah, no, he's being shown illusions.
Oh shit, he's priming.
Yeah, now you ain't getting through that.
No, not now.
No, that's exactly what you need right now. You need Ifrit to take over.
Come on. Find him. You've done this before. You can do it again. Let the flames burn within you. No. Let them burn without. Come to me, Ifrit!
Oh man, there it is! There's the line! There's the line! Too late, though. Too late. Oh man, here we go. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since we've had an icon fight. I'm ready. Oh, he big. He a big boy. And he's got all this aether around him. Man, so I just have like my regular controls right now. Man. thing you have to realize is that Ifrit is already massive. And Titan is just like huge compared to Ifrit. Woo! Man, he's got a lot of health. He is a chonky boy. Woo! I'm really liking that charge in. Oh, it's on now. It's on now. Got that backdraft finish. Oh, what's he doing? What's he doing? I know this fight ain't simple as that.
Nice trick. But if you can do it, then so could I!
Wait, what am I doing? What trick? I've learned Brimstone? Is that a shield? Oh man, he's gonna throw a mountain at me. You can't throw a mountain at me, that's not fair. Brimstone. Clive is using the ability Brimstone. Hold and release R2 plus square to emit a violent explosion. Hold R2 plus square longer to increase the explosion side. Exit any time to cancel the charge without triggering the explosion. Ifrit is vulnerable to damage while charging Brimstone. Suffering an attack, however, will automatically trigger.
Let's give this a try. Not bad.
Oh, okay. No, I'm here for it. Oh, okay, but it's got to charge. It's got to charge. So I can't just use it willy-nilly. Damn. Trying really hard to get that backdraft. Well, I got it. He just wasn't in front of me when I did it. The scale of these fights is just so much fun. don't get to kick me today, my guy. What's he doing? One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. He's a lot slower than Garuda was. Oh! Ooh! That was considered the dodge? What is that? That doesn't seem normal. Crystals. Oh man, he done be eating them crystals. This is not good. This is not good. Can an icon go Akashic?
What the hell has he done?
Oh shoot. This does not seem like a positive development. Oh! Well, what is this? Dude, listen to this music. Listen to this music. Oh, Torgal's definitely okay. Okay, this is rad. This is some Sonic the Hedgehog shenanigans. Oh, I can be attacking him. Can we run up the tail? Yeah, there we go. Ooh, go. Go, Clive, go. Okay, it doesn't seem that I can break those. Oh no! I was running on that, excuse me. Man, I'm getting wrecked. I'm getting wrecked through this whole sequence. Dude, I barely put a dent in his arm. Man, how do I fight this thing? I'm gonna throw his own tail at him? Okay, there we go. That did a thing. Man, he's called Titan Lost now.
I've got you now.
I don't know if I do. I don't know if I would say that I've got him now. I don't know if that's an accurate description of the situation. Ooh. One, two, three, four. Okay, this is my chance to do big damage at this phase. Oh, whoa, he just took out half the floor. Oh, whoa, I got him staggered. I didn't realize I could do that. There we go. I'm trying to get that backdraft finish. 2, 3, 4. Man, he got quite a bit of health to him. He got some chunk. Woo! Okay, we got a new spot. Ooh. Okay, I need to wait a little before going at him right there. Two, three, four. Oh, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. It's raining rocks. Man, he got a bunch of health. Okay, this is our moment. Staggered. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got him at half. We got him at half health. Man, this really feels like a Soken song. Oh, what's going on here? It's all about getting that backdraft finish in. That does a lot of damage when I can nail it. Two, three, four. I just gotta make sure I don't hold triangle. Ooh. Yeah. He's getting crazier in his attacks. He's getting more complicated. More stuff to dodge at once. Two, three, four. Ah, I just missed him. Okay, here come the falling rocks. These ain't so bad. No! Not the ads. Does she know she's an ad? Got it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, jeez. The cinematic clashes make me nervous. Oh man, I got his whole tail now. Smack him in the face. Smack him in the face. Run! Oh man, time to drop that hellfire. Both his arms are gone. Get it together, Clive. Smack him right in the face. Oh, what is this? Oh, okay, I see what's going on. Oh, I gotta break these rocks. Gotta break these rocks. Ah, there's so many. Oh no! Oh, I can do charge shots. Okay. Whoa! Oh, man. Oh, man. We're coming down.
Heads up, Hugo.
Smack him right in the face. With his own tail thing. Ooh. Still got a little bit of health though. Oh, nope, never mind. Never mind. I thought he had a bit of health for a second, but no. Whoa! Okay, no, he's still in here. Oh, man. What is this? Okay, I gotta... I gotta nail my dodges. Okay, got a stagger on him. Man, how deep is this pit? Oh, I don't like this. No, he just made the pit deeper? I didn't think I'd be able to dodge that, but then I was able to dodge it. Man. Who knew you could fight so cool while falling? Ow. Oh, man. Had to get back on those dodges. Oh, he running on walls now. I'm a big fan of this music. You gotta learn when to give up, my guy. My backdraft combo changed. Ooh. Okay, you got me there. You got me there. We almost got him. We almost got him. Oh, here we go. Oh, no. Oh, I messed up. I messed up. Man, he's got a hard face. He is made out of mountains, though. Oh, hi, Mio. What's that?
From the mother crystal. You can do it.
Oh, no, no, no. Don't do that, Clive. That's not a good idea. I feel like this is not smart. Like, it's gonna win us this fight, but I feel like there's gonna be major repercussions to what I'm doing right now. Oh, okay, never mind. This is really cool. This is really cool. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Ah, punch him in the face! Oh, yes. Yes, never mind. Gonna be repercussions, but for right now, very good. Very good. Earth and Fury. Oh, there's the core to the mother crystal. Gotta take it out while we have the chance. Sword of Fire! Oh, I know this theme. I know this theme. Oh, man. Omega's a really man now. Oh, man, that completely crystallized him. Oh, that's those repercussions. Yeah, you don't drink that mother crystal aether. That or Omega's real jazzed about what we just did. Why are you walking around looking like Joshua?
Is that you, Ultima? What do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished.
Oh man, this dude's so creepy.
You grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Nuthos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Yeah, he ain't real.
Fight it, Clive! Don't let him in!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness.
Who
by
is this
interweaving
dude?
it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it. No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
Oh, I don't like that. But also, I totally heard Joshua. Where you at, bro? Come on.
Thank you, Joshua.
Let's get reunited.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Man, who are you? Who are you?
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty.
Barnabas.
But Mythos is stronger. For 5 years, that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss. One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
Hugo Kupka, the man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
Man, that was an awesome fight. That was an awesome fight. You lost internet? Oh man, did you miss all the stuff with Ultima? Oh man, Ultima showed up and it was creepy. Don't worry, I'll make sure all these VODs get posted,
The
Potato.
death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
Man. Holy Order of the Knights Dragoon, north of the Isles of Ark. You gonna see our boy Dion?
I have salves, potions, anything you need.
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
Man.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin.
Oh man, I like Dion.
For now, the
I like
Dalmex
Dion.
suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable. But more than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, The sight of him gives them hope.
And they were roommates.
Forgive me, Terence. Would that you were my master. But alas.
I will always be your loyal servant.
This got the game banned in the Middle East. Man, Dion was probably the one they were like most tight-lipped about during the whole...
Should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to
all the
tear up their own
marketing
treaty and launch a new assault, our soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
And
there is one small mercy, at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness. What is it?
Olivier has been made emperor.
What?
What is the meaning of this? My father's orders. What were they? Quickly!
Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and...
Gah!
Wait, is the Emperor dead?
Terence.
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
What is it now?
Whoa, my boy Joshua!
Your Highness.
Oh man, stuff's going down. Stuff's going down right now.
At ease. We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished...
Joshua's outfit is so rad. It is my brother. It is my brother.
How many years has it been since the remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage, I have a tale to tell you.
Oh man, but they're not going to tell me the tale. They're going to cut to black. They're going to cut to black. Bitches. Oh! Joshua has all the information and they're not giving it to me. Return to the hideaway. Okay. Yeah, I'm like 1 day behind Lordly. I'm 1 day behind Lordly. Okay, chat. Here's what's going down. Here's what's going down. That feels like a really solid place to stop today.